And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now Golden State's starting five. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moody is out there with Butler. And it's Green in at the 5 down low.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
Podziemski with it. He's covered by Thompson. And Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Green with a screen on Smith. Here's Butler. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Pass to KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
And it's the Warriors' ball. 4-point game. And here is Butler from outside the arc. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Outside, KD. Here's Smith. Houston moving it around. Smith with a screen on Green. Fires the 3. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. To the middle. Pass to Moody. Curry deciding where to go with it. Just 5 to shoot. A 3-pointer is right on target.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Van Vliet against Curry. Now here's Durant. Over Moody. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Thompson. KD's got 6 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Curry. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
Now here's Curry after the miss from KD. Well, they're passing to Moody. Podziemski with it. Curry on the wing. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 8.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Van Vliet looking around. Pass to Şengün. Now Kevin Durant. Over Moody. Durant's shot is good.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Here's Green. The kick outside to Butler. There's the three. Thompson with the rebound. Rockets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. KD's got 11.
Well, Durant's reputation at the arc is solid, and good reason for that. He's a consistent sniper.
Back to Curry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 10 points for him.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Outside, KD. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
You know, that's terrific offensive agility, footwork, and quickness there to get to the hoop.
Outside, Butler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Smith outside. Over Butler. Smith, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
And Green slams it in.
Oh, how about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
It's Şengün, top of the key. Pass to KD. Yep, that one goes. 15 points for Kevin Durant.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Moody's shot is off.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Outside, KD. Over Moody, and it's Houston with another.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Here's Curry. 12 points for him. Outside Butler. The three. Drills the three-pointer.
This team does a good job of keeping Butler involved in everything.
So it's the Rockets now. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Udoka. David?
We talked about the daunting task of facing Steph Curry. Coach said Curry makes your entire five guard him. Steph might be the best conditioned player in the league. He is constantly moving. It makes him so difficult to track. So, of course, it's not just Curry shooting that presents problems. Guys?
Thank you, David. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Outside, KD. Back to Van Vliet. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves the 9 shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Fields checked in for the Warriors. Here's Podziemski, covered by Van Vliet. Thompson against Hield. Pass to Podziemski. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it goes on Draymond Green. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
That's good from Durant.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Pass to Hield. Butler on the wing, covered by Smith. Back to Hield, fires the 3, bangs home the trifecta. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Hield deadly from beyond the arc, especially from the corner.
And here is Şengün. KD with it. There's the triple. Podziemski grabs the board.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
For the Rockets, Tari Eason's checked in for Jabari Smith. Williams comes in for Thompson. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Then for the Warriors, Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moses Moody. And Armstrong subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. Now here's Durant. He's got 21. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Down low, here's Butler. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense there from KD. Eason gets a wide open look. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
To the inside, Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive. offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Durant. Over Butler. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
Jackson Davis with it. Şengün covering. Hield from outside. Sinks the triple. Hield's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Durant up top, defended by Butler. Durant with it. 23 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Williams against Hield. Butler on the way. The 11-footer. Armstrong against Holiday. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston. 1:46 left here in the first quarter. Butler against KD. That one's no good. Takes him to 10 for 15 for the game. He lobs it up and stolen by Şengün. Inside. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. So for the Rockets, Clint Capella comes in for Şengün. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Williams. Then for the Warriors, Santos is checked in. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for Armstrong. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. The Warriors leading. Pass to Santos. Back to Hield. Here's Jackson Davis. Capella covering. Curry against Holiday. 5 on the clock. Curry kicks to Hield. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Now Eason. The Rockets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. And so Eason nails both of them. The Warriors trail. Now here's Curry. He's got 12. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Takes a 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Houston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Outside Holiday. Finney-Smith passes to Capella. Looking for Eason. He gets it there. A rebound by Hield. Left side Curry. Hield outside. There's Kuminga. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Warriors lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Golden State's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Santos in at the 3. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Durant. Holiday against Curry. Pass to Hield. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Takes it from 10. That one rolling around and rims out. The Warriors shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. To the paint, stolen by Durant. Over to the wing. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Hield outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Hield's got 9.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
High post, KD. 27 points for him. Capella finds KD. Just 5 on the clock. Muscling it in, Kevin Durant.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Hield against Easton. Here's Santos. A three-pointer off the mark. Rockets trail. It's Durant on the wing. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
No easy way to hold KD down. He's slick, he's slippery, he's smooth with the ball. That's why he draws fouls.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here is Hield. 9 points in the game so far. There's the pick from deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Here's Capella. It's hauled in by Jackson-Davis. Jackson-Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's tipped. Here's Eason. 5 points in the game. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. So for the Rockets, Smith checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepherd. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. KD with it. 32 points in the game. Another miss by Houston.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Outside Curry. Pass to Hield. Shot clock at 6. To end the drought, Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Rockets. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Down low, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Warriors trail by 4. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Now, Green, following Durant's three-point attempt. Here's Podziemski. Nailed from three-point land. Podziemski's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. KD looking around. Shoots over Podziemski. KD with the bucket. KD's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, that's virtually impossible to defend. I mean, with Durant's length, those long arms, and the high arcing shot that he shoots, the best you can do as a defender is challenge him and hope he misses.
Curry can't get it to go. Houston leading by 3. Now VanVleet, scoreless thus far. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kuminga.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in for Capella. And it's Thompson in for Tari Eason. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. Moses Moody comes in for Buddy Hield. Şengün, no good. Warriors trail by 3. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Now here's Butler. He has 5. Smith with the defensive effort. And Thompson kicks to Smith. And VanVleet on the wing. Pass to Thompson. It's Durant on the wing. Defended by Moody. Confident finish by Durant.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Warriors trail by 5. Now here's Curry. He's got 12. Moody finds Podziemski. Outside Curry. From downtown, the 3-ball from Curry.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Now here's Durant, defended by Moody. Outside, KD. And Şengün throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Curry, following the score by Houston. And good that time.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
Houston in the lead. Van Vliet up top, guarded by Curry. Outside, KD. The 8-footer. KD, so efficient in there.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Butler kicks to Curry. Green with a screen on Van Vliet. Curry is inside. Covered by Van Vliet. Here's Butler. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Well, you got to stay grounded on that pump fake. Butler really effective at getting the defender to jump into his space.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good.
You know, when you're looking to create a culture, a championship-type culture for your team, you want guys like JB, guys that are tough, accountable, and consistent.
The Warriors making a switch here. Hields checked in. And so Butler nails both of them. Here's KD. He has 38 in the game. Pass to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. Out to Smith. Here's Thompson. Back to Smith. Wants to get it to KD and does. No good there off the double clutch.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Butler, no good. Houston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Outside Durant, fires from deep. Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Podziemski. Green with a screen for Hield. Now Green. Great defense that time from Şengün. On the wing, Thompson. Back to KD. Can't connect from short range. Golden State's gone for the 3-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Here's Butler. They kick out to Hield. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Smith the pass to Van Vliet. High post, KD. Şengün with the ball. Butler covering. KD on the wing. Houston needs to get a shot for 3. Van Vliet. Podziemski grabs the board. The Warriors trail. Hield outside. Golden State moving it around. Back to Podziemski. Green with a screen on Smith. With the step back. Pass to Moody. Offline with his 3. And for Houston, they're shooting at 50% in a decent group. Van Vliet left side. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Clark, famously, Fred VanVleet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size, but man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred VanVleet has done. He is an incredible basketball player, smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player.
Free throw good, VanVleet. Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Tari Eason's checked in for Kevin Durant. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Warriors trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
That one falls. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Smith outside. Hield against Thompson. Şengün with a screen on Hield. Thompson surveying the floor. Over Hield. Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Moody. Green with a screen on VanVleet. Here's Podziemski. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
The Warriors shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Free throw good, Podziemski. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Warriors on top. They lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. The lead is 2. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Thompson is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Now, here is Smith. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Durant with it. Now Green defending. Shot's good by Durant. KD's got 40 points. The Warriors shooting about 42% so far. Curry dishes to Green. VanVleet against Curry. And the 3-ball is good. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Now here's Durant. Thompson sets the pick for Durant. Smith outside. 5 to shoot. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Smith's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
Fantastic response from Smith Jr. Great poise and confidence on display there.
Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 7 rebounds in the game. Smith outside. Şengün against Green. Şengün passes to VanVleet. Fires at the elbow. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And they double up Butler. Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's KD. Banked in off the glass. KD's got 42 in the game. The Warriors have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Now, here's Moody. Tight defense on him. Curry with another miss. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And Coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Butler finds Moody. Here's Curry with the 3. Everything's within Curry's range.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Durant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Podziemski's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They set the pick. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Smith.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now, here's Şengün. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's KD. And it's good off the back rim and in. KD's got 46 points.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
Curry against Van Vliet. The shot by Curry, no good. Rockets leading by 3. And here is KD. Non-stop scoring machine here.
Well, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
The mid-range game has been there for them all game long, and that old-school approach still getting it done in this one.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
That's good from Durant.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they performed at the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. And it's blocked by Şengün.
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Şengün getting it done.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
There's always a spot for a guy like Draymond Green on your side. An incredible defender. He's unselfish offensively and a highly skilled passer.
He doesn't get the second one. Rockets leading by 4. KD with it. And Curry picks him up defensively.
Well, you're scratching your head with how do you defend a guy like Durant. I mean, his length, his speed, ball handling, all allow him to draw fouls easily.
For Houston, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Curry. He's got 21. Getting it done inside.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Outside Durant. Back to Van Vliet. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. KD's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage, slipping pass there for the finish.
Now here's Curry, 23 points in the game. Pass to Butler. to the wing on the left. Moody finds Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green with a screen on Smith. Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
Excellent use of the screen and roll. Butler knowing precisely what to do in that situation. I'm really impressed by how smart he is.
Here's Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Rockets have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. That free throw missing, and the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. And he sinks the second. Warriors trail by 3. Podziemski with it. He has 6. Green with a screen on Van Vliet. Curry from deep three-point land. Can't tie it up as that one misses. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Thompson outside. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. And Şengün with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Şengün's got the lead up to 6 now for Houston. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Green finds Kuminga. Outside Curry. Six to shoot. The 19-foot shot. Basket counts. Curry's got 25 points.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Kuminga against KD. Durant down the lane. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. KD's got 51.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Floats it up for Kuminga. Stolen by Durant. Here's Smith. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, you can rely on Durant to do it all. I mean, he'll produce on his own, but he also works really hard to find his team shots as well.
Curry kicks to Kuminga. Green with a screen on Durant. Kuminga goes in. Can't hit from 12. Houston leading by 8. Outside Durant. Puts one up from 19. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. KD's got 53.
So smooth offensively, extremely smooth. Durant, easily one of the best scorers in NBA history.
Kuminga against Durant. Now Podziemski. He's got 6, just 3 to shoot from about 19 feet. And there it is for him. Podziemski's got 8 points. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. Smith outside. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Thompson. Now here's Durant. Oh!
Man. Now this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
Warriors trail by 10. And here is Curry. He's got 25. Here's Pajemski. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Thompson. The Warriors have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Pajemski. So for the Rockets, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Smith. Tari Eason comes in for Thompson. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And then for Golden State, Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. And Hield subbed in for Stephen Curry. Pajemski hits them both. Durant with it. The 11-footer. The Warriors pull it in. Pajemski on the wing. Guarded by Holiday. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Tate, he's checked in for Houston. The Warriors also with a sub. Santos is checked in. Back to Kuminga. Pass to Hield. Lock at 6. A 3-ball. It's good from long range. Hield's got 12 in the game.
And smart decision by Hield. Surveys the defense and then just takes it himself.
And talking about Buddy Hield, he is someone you can definitely count on. He can score from any place.
Yeah, he's got great range, and his durability is just as impressive as his stroke. You know, most seasons, Buddy Hield plays in 80 or more games, and that is very much a rarity these days. And he's also a 40% career shooter from 3. So he can space the floor, and you know he's going to be on the floor whenever it's game time.
Jackson-Davis with it. Şengün covering. Now Butler. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Here's Tate. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tate's only got his first basket.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Pass to Jackson-Davis. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
.58 seconds left in the third. Tate with the ball. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson-Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Tell you what, the passing game of Butler, impressive. Doesn't just look for his shot, wants to make his teammates better.
The Warriors have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Rockets leading by 5. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Holiday, the pass to Tate. Six on the shot clock. To the wing right side. Here's Eason. It's hauled in by Jackson-Davis. Jackson-Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Santos, the pass to Butler. Shoots over Tate. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Rockets. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. We come back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Santos in at the small forward position. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Here's Santos, defended by Durant. Outside Curry. That 3 off the mark. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. They've led by as much as 10.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Now here's Hield. Pass to Curry. Inside. It's stolen by Capella. Easton passes to Finney-Smith. Houston moving the ball around. Outside, KD. Finney-Smith. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, that's just some major intensity from Finney-Smith. They're going up hard and then just fighting for the and one play.
And that one misses.
The definition of a stretch 4. Finney-Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
Pass to Jackson-Davis. Floats it up for Kuminga. It's stolen by Capella. Now Finney-Smith. And it's in there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
On the free throw, no good. Here's Durant. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson-Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Curry outside. Good on the triple. Curry's got 28.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Durant. one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Curry. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Durant. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. And yep, another basket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
It's stolen by Capella. Eason against Hield. Eason down low. Off on the layup. Warriors trail by 13. Here's Curry. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter. And here's KD for 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Durant's pull-up is quick and smooth and virtually unguardable. So agile he is for a 7-footer.
Hield, the pass to Santos. And Durant sends it back. Eason against Hield. Shot by Eason, no good. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 14. Pass to Jackson Davis. And here is Curry. 6 to shoot. Left side, Kuminga. Shoots over Capella. The Rockets pull it in. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 14-5 run here. And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. There's the pick. To the inside. Jackson Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Tate, he's checked in for Houston. Fred VanVleet comes in for Aaron Holiday. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the second free throw, good. And here is VanVleet. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Capella. Durant with it. Defended by Kuminga. Shoots over Kuminga. That one off the back iron and out.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Jackson Davis. Kuminga kicks to Curry. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. 32 points for Stephen Curry.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Here's Durant. It's tipped. The deep 3 from Hield. And the 3 off target. Houston leading by 13. VanVleet with it. Pass to Capella. Kuminga against Durant. Over Kuminga. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Warriors trail by 13. Floats it up for Kuminga. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And Capella sends it back. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
For the Rockets, Şengün comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Jabari Smith in for Tate. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Now Podziemski. Shot clock at 6. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Curry wide open. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Working that in-between area, Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
Durant just inside the line. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Outside Butler. Podziemski with it. KD's on him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. And the Warriors also making a change. Moody's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. At one point, they led by 16. Nice shot by Thompson.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Butler on the way. Takes the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
When Butler hits this shot, he's impossible to defend.
Houston leading by 8. Outside Durant. Back to Van Vliet. Thompson outside. Thompson sets the pick for KD. Another bucket. Wow. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Outside Curry. Shoots over Van Vliet. Curry's shot is off. Houston's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Outside Durant. Smith finds Durant. Over Moody. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. Back to Moody. Inside. Durant with the steal. It's 2-on-1 for the finish. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Outside Green. Here's Moody. And the Warriors miss again.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Curry. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He knows every possession is critical now. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Pass to Pajemski. The off-balance finish, Curry.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Now here's Van Vliet. Thompson outside. Screen by Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Van Vliet. Smith outside. Beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown.
Jabari Smith went top 3 in the draft for his shooting. And boy, is that jumper pretty.
Outside, Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Van Vliet against Curry. On the left block. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 13. To the inside. Butler hammering it home.
Throwing it down in style. Butler playing with a lot of force.
Houston's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Thompson against Curry. Thompson inside. Another shot. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Back to Curry. Stolen by Thompson.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Rockets.
3 times this season, turnovers have cost him, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for KD.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Van Vliet against Curry. That one goes. Count it. Curry's got 38 points. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Thompson. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Rockets lead by 13.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Kevin Durant.